I'm not one for impromptu speeches, but I'm going to try to do what I originally wanted to do, and I thought we might have 5 minutes. So forgive me if I'm a little clumsy before I go into my main speech. Lee Morris, you are a lion of LaPorte. I served with you on the city council as a councilman when you were mayor 12 years ago, and I am honored to be a candidate with you for mayor of the city of LaPorte tonight. Mark Krenz, I love your family. I loved your father. He gave dignity to LaPorte. He and his wife, your mother, were good dressers and carried themselves with dignity and aplomb, I think was the word I would use, and gave us an image that I loved and I'll never forget. And I respect and love your family name and what your family has given to LaPorte. Jeff Sellers, I served with you on the city council in the Morris administration, and we became friends and colleagues. Roger Galloway, you're another story. Roger Galloway, we started out as rivals and became friends and colleagues, and you know that I love you dearly, sir. I want to thank the rest of the candidates as well for loving LaPorte and putting their names in the ring. Fellow caucus members and fellow LaPortians, good evening. I am Tim Scabos, LaPorte City Councilman at large. I was re-elected in 2015 and was fortunate to be the top vote getter of all 4 candidates, Democrat and Republican. I want to talk to you tonight about my vision for our community. You see, LaPorte has extraordinary strengths, lakes, park system, historic charm, that has not been fully utilized to our detriment. The population of our city has been stagnant at 22,000 for over 50 years. How do we get the city growing again? My vision for LaPorte and its economic development is simple. I see the city as a quality of life destination, not just to the Michiana area, but thinking boldly to the greater Chicago metroplex. We need to utilize our inherent strengths, polishing them up, leveraging them, making wise investments, and dramatically increasing the pool of people that find LaPorte as a welcoming and irresistible bedroom community. I am talking about the artistic, technological, and educated classes, as well as the entrepreneurial and small business class. I am talking about the future job creators. The city's job is to do everything it can to make the right investments so that what I call the value-added proposition of LaPorte becomes indisputable, if not jaw-dropping, to those who pass through our city. It is the mayor's job to determine what is worth doing, to find the funding methods, and to sell our citizenry on those investments. I am very proud of the investment that Mayor Milo and this city council made in finally creating a long-term road funding solution that this city has desperately needed for decades. It will make a huge difference, and it is one of Mayor Milo's important legacies to LaPorte. Thank you, Blair. Other investments are needed. I don't have time to list them all, but we need further improvement in the downtown to clean up the facades and attract upscale and boutique retail to complement our beloved downtown mainstays. We need to get the trucks out of downtown so that sidewalk cafes and whiling away time in the downtown becomes more realistic. We need a long-term funding solution provided by the city itself to fix all the broken sidewalks in our city and to take the responsibility off the homeowner so that the routine stories of people falling and getting hurt, or the outrageous indignity of mothers with strollers or those in wheelchairs having to use the street are no more. And we need to be known as a community that is tougher than most on drug trafficking so that we stop LaPorte from being viewed as a primary base of operations for them. My background in business, finance, financial management, accounting, and auditing offers you someone who can quickly get his arms around the big picture of complicated and far-flung city finances so that all the options can and will realistically be known and appropriate levers can be pulled. Being that I invest for a living, having someone as mayor who understands both maximizing return on investment and the preservation of capital offers you someone who's visionary and big-minded, but also prudent and responsible with taxpayer dollars. I honestly believe I am the man LaPorte needs. In conclusion, I want to thank you all for this opportunity, and I humbly and respectfully ask you for your vote tonight. Thank you.